Morning guys, Paul here on the Nong River here in Melbourne. I've got shipping containers to the left and right of me. I've got Dan Griffin back there fishing away as well. It's 5:45 in the morning. We're just chasing bream on bents and surface lures. Got a nice shallow flat here. Once that sun comes up a little bit later, we're going to switch over to structure and fishing bridges and man-made pontoons and rock walls. Similar pattern to what we fished in the Patterson River the other day. Surface action's been a little bit slow this morning, so sitting out in about 1.5 meters, and there's some weed edges just to the left of me. And what I found is there's been fish sitting on these drop-offs and weed edges, so I'm just alternating between a bent minnow over to my left and fishing straight in front where there's lots of bait fish, lots of fish sitting in that 1.5 sort of 2 meter range, and just trying to find a pattern for this morning, see what they're keen to take. Oh, there's a couple of really nice fish in that 1.5 meter range, so hopefully we can get a couple of bites. Alright, Dan's got the first one of the morning. Lots of bait, lots of fish coming through. Nice big bream actually. Good fish, mate.
Yeah.
Is that just slow rolling or twitching?
Slow rolling, Frank,
yeah, nice. Dan and the new compass. Beautiful. Nice fish, mate. Good job. About to pick up that hardbody again. Seeing a bit of a bow wave just to the left of us. Not sure if it's anything or if it's something, but we'll make a cast out there. Just got the little jackal chubby minnow on in brown suji colour. It's been a good little hard body for me in Melbourne over the years. Just show you guys that. There's the little chubby minnow. And my technique for fishing the chubby minnow is just a slow roll, a couple of gentle twitches, a pause, and just keep going. Keep repeating that all the way back to the kayak. And the reason for that is, it's, as you guys can see, that green bit on the bottom, that's all weed underneath the kayak. So we've got 1 meter of water underneath us, so it's not overly deep. So I don't want a lure that's going to continually hit the bottom. I want it just to sit on top of that weed and just tickle it a little bit as it swims along. And I want the bream to come out of the weed and whack it. Dan's on again. Absolutely killing it this morning. Been struggling a little bit on this side, but I think he's found the pattern. He's worked it out. So we'll go over and have a quick look. How you going, mate? Good stuff. On the crank again?
Yeah, another one on the shallow crank.
Yep. Beautiful. Good stuff. A little bit smaller than your last one. Nice work. Yeah. Beautiful. There he is. Good stuff. Little bump. See if he comes back. Might have just been a little bream. Alright, last cast on this side, and then I'll go and hit that other side with the wind. Got Dan and Jake here in front of me, both fishing cranks. They're good rocky edges, mixed broken bottom, bit of weed, bit of sand, bit of everything down there, so they're perfect habitat for bream. Oh, I think that was another hit. Very tentative this morning. Alright, last cast. You can never just have one last cast. Oh, yep. Yep. Oh. Okay, we're back on the flats. Boys have just caught one on the other side. I'm continuing to roll this little atomic crank. Yep, there's one. There we go. There's our first fish for the morning. It's not a very big fish at all, but it's a bream. And it's my first one for the year. Got our first fish for the year. GoPro's been playing up a little bit, so I hope I caught some of that for you guys. That was just slow rolling that atomic crank along the bottom there. There he is. Not a very big fish, but it's a good way to start the new year. As always, I try to outsmart myself and packed light. Didn't take too much stuff on board, and some of the lures that I probably needed or wanted to use, I don't have. So, again, just a good reminder to be thorough when you pack and try and think of different circumstances and scenarios and think outside the square of what you might need. Yep, oh, there we go. I'm on. Back on the hard body in the shallows. Decent fish. Yeah, it's good bream. That's a very nice bream actually. There you go. Come on, mate. Don't pull the hooks now. Oh yeah, it's good bream. Beautiful. Alright, happy days. Nailed that little atomic crank again. That's the importance of switching between, you know, the deep and the shallow areas. Make sure we're still filming. Yes, we are. There's that atomic crank wedged in his gob. Tim's prawn colour. There are the boys opposite me. There's Dan and there's Jake. Get that out and we'll come back and put him back in. Alright, that lure's out. He's ready to go. Taking a couple of little photos. Thanks for the fight, mate. Beautiful. I think that's Baxter up there on the left. Yep. We're recording? Yes, we were. Alright. That guy came out of the shadows. A little hard body. He's not big, but he smacked that hard body. Little bream. It's just sitting there in the shadows. Get some of this weight off. Just sitting under that bridge. Get my pliers. There you go, little guy. You smacking him? Probably 3 keepers. Yep. Make that fall. Try not to get a set of trebles in our hand. Okay, I'll do the right thing and alright. I'm gonna say hi to Dale. Dale's on. Get him out! Get him out! We're just sitting here having a chatting away. Dale's hooked up. Oh, 180 drive. I'm jealous. On the crab. Here he comes. Don't lose him now. Nice Bream. Yeah, we're just having a good old chat and Dale hooks up. There he is. Good job. What colour, Dale?
That's on glow.
Glow, yep. So that's the black and the orange. Yep. There's Dale's Pro Angler. It's one of the new camo colours from, what's this, 2 years ago now? Or what is this, the latest?
17.
17, yeah.
At the end of 16, I think we've had.
Yeah. It's got the XL live well, a couple of rod holders there. Really neat battery tray storage.
That's just the recycled one out of here.
There's that Bream. Beautiful.
Buffalo Bill.
Say, mate. Beautiful Bream in there. That's it. That's on the money. Let that sink down. Oh, gone. Pop. Yep. Yep. That was on the crab. First cast for the crab. Now get out. Get out of there, mate. Oh, he's trying to get back under. Back that drag off a little bit. So cast before I got busted off. He's not very big, but there we go. On the olive crab. Okay, we're back. Here's our beautiful Bream. Took a couple of photos and we'll let him go. And off he goes. Oh, ah! Pecked at it. I just struck when I shouldn't have. Should have just waited for him to fully take the claw in his mouth. Let's try again. Right up up the back there. Just keeping a semi-tight line. I'm just waiting for those bites. Often the bream will either smash that crab or they'll peck at the claws, which stand up, and then they pretty much just hook themselves half the time. Yep, like that. There we go. Oh. So I just let that bream just take it. It's a little guy, but just a good example of not really setting the hook hard. And the lure doing all the work for us. That little guy. Crank a crab. What a cracker lure. Hey guys, quick wrap up of our day today. Fishing here on the Nong River in Melbourne. Had a really good day with Dan and Jake. Probably between the three of us ended up catching 25 to 30 bream on a variety of different lures, from plastics to crabs to hard bodies. Started our day on shallow flats, moved over to some structure on some rocky walls and some steeper points. And then from there we started to really hit that man-made structure with pontoons and bridges. So had a really good day. Hope you guys enjoyed the footage, and we'll see you next time.